What's up, guys? What's up, Daily Fantasy Sports World? We're back again. I'm King Tony 911, and I'm with.
Five straight losses in a row, baby.
Yeah,
AMAC 21. I'm on a great streak right now.
Mac cannot choose for nothing, guys. I won again, so.
I can't win. I just want. We should do like a contest to see how long my streak's gonna be.
Yeah, people should start betting. Oh, wait, we can't say that.
No
But,
betting. Well, we gotta edit that out.
yeah, no betting, guys. It's not legal unless you're in Vegas. Unless you're in Vegas.
Not legal.
All
Don't do
right.
it.
Well, we had a little tryst back during the show. It was between, I think it was Rudy Gay and Draymond Green. Who was the better pick? Draymond was $100 cheaper, and I'm pretty sure he got about 8 more points than Rudy Gay last night. So, what's your feelings, Mac?
Well, seeing as I'm on that 5-game losing streak, nobody should listen to a damn thing I'm saying anyway. So.
Yeah. So what I started to do is I take his word and then I just flip it. Whatever player he says, I'll just go with a different one.
Right. I should do the whole. Here are the guys you should not take.
I think you might be better off, man.
I think I got a pretty good lineup tonight.
Well,
I'm actually paying up for some superstars tonight, so maybe that'll
we will
work.
see. I do want to add another element to the show at the end, but we'll discuss that when we get to it. But so last night's games, there was a lot of guys who went off that you wouldn't have never expected. I mean,
I expected everybody to go off last
yeah,
night.
you expected Macklemore to drop like crazy points. The dude was hitting threes at all ends.
He's one of the best players in the game.
That game ended up as a blowout, which was wonderful because Stephon Curry got taken out. But you know what I loved? They did not take Cousins out until about 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, or 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So he was able to drop like 57, or actually I think it was 59 points last night. So that was good. It was a good showing for Cousins, and I paired him up with Stephon. And, yeah, it ended up working out well for me. One of my 50-50s, even with that Tyler Johnson bust. Where he only
Thanks to yours truly.
Yeah. Thank you for that. You kept hyping it up, so I chose it. I got to stop listening to you, man. But, yeah, there were some good games last night. It was only a 5-game slate. Today looks like we got, I think it's 11 games.
Klay Thompson laid an egg last night.
Yeah, he did.
Thompson,
That's because he got
what's
taken
going
out early. And they really didn't need him, man. Everybody else was hitting shots for them. It was getting ridiculous.
Was that game really that bad?
It was pretty bad. I watched the whole thing, regrettably, but yeah, it was just about that bad. So
Yeah, I went to bed for that. I didn't stay up to watch that.
yeah, you always go to bed during games, man.
Those night games, just not intrigued by those, man. Just not intrigued.
Yeah. So then you just wake up and you see that you lost another week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking to go, like I said, 6 in a row tonight, baby.
Yeah, I got some money entered on FanDuel too, but we're just gonna give you guys a DraftKings insight like we always do. They got
By the way, we
$600,000
need to
tournament.
shout out. We need to send a shout out to our sponsors.
Oh yeah, DraftKings.
No one.
They're definitely not sponsors. We just do this on the side,
We
so
got no sponsors, guys. No sponsors.
they don't pay us anything. So
They definitely shouldn't pay me.
unfortunately, I don't think they sponsor anybody in this segment. They do do some stuff with Roto Grinders per se, but they don't sponsor anybody for like a show. So, or not that I know of. So you want to start breaking down games for tomorrow, or I mean for tonight?
For tomorrow? What the hell, man? We got some games on in 40 minutes.
Yeah, you got us doing this late show, man.
We'll be able to cover it. Trust me. We got enough time to cover these games. What do we got?
I'm figuring-
11 games tonight?
Yeah, we got 11 games, so.
All right. First game, Indiana and Detroit. Indiana favored by 3, over under 193. One of the guys that are going to be talked about is DJ Augustine. Are you on him tonight or are you not? He had a great game yesterday. Everybody predicted it. He had a tough matchup. Well, it looked like it was going to be a tough matchup, but I guess I was wrong again. Mauro Chalmers isn't the defender that I thought he was, and he busted out for what? It was 50 points? 50
Yeah, I mean, I had him rostered in one of my lineups, so he helped me out a little bit. But yeah, I could see him being one of those picks that a lot of people are going to try. At the price tag is 6,200, you're not going to go wrong. But remember, the last time he played a back to back, he laid an egg, so that's something to worry about. I mean, I could see him going off for 30 or 40. George Hill's back in the starting lineup with no limit cap, so he'll be defending him, and George Hill's like a terrible defender, so I can see that working out for him pretty well. He can burn him. George Hill went to my alumni, so shout out to IUPUI. But yeah, so yeah, he went to my school. Good old IU baby. But through the IUPUI program, he did not play for the Hoosiers. But yeah, I'm liking him. He's somebody that I'm not gonna say is a lock. You can find value other places in the point guard position tonight, and that's why I'm thinking some people may shy off to him because there's a lot of value out there tonight. But he's somebody I would definitely consider. I'm going to tell you no on Rodney Stuckey. You can take a flyer on Caldwell Pope. David West is a cash game guarantee. Like, if you want 20 to 25 points out of your power forward position, he's going to do that for you. So that's definitely somebody I'd look at. And then two guys that I actually like in this game, though it's a slow pace, but centers seem to do well in slow pace games to a good degree, is Roy Hibbert and Andre Drummond. They're both not too expensive, and they're both two guys that I've been on. I actually really like Hibbert in this matchup. I feel like he could do very well. If it turns into a blowout, which it won't, Mahimi's somebody to look at, maybe a GPP special, because he did well against them the last time, if I'm correct. Let me check. Yeah, the last time he played them, he got 26 fantasy points, and he played 26 minutes. That could have been because of a Hibbert injury. I'm not exactly sure. You got any takes on this game?
DJ Augustine for sure. I think you got 50 points in his last two games. He's getting the minutes, all the minutes that he can handle. They don't really defend the point guard spot really too well. And at 6,200, what he's been doing lately, I mean, I always thought that his price was a little bit too high. But he's proven me wrong. I mean, like I said, these two games that he's been getting the start, he's been playing absolutely outstanding, and I don't really see him slowing down. I'm not saying that he's going to get another 50-point performance, but we could still be looking at another 40-point performance, 45-point performance. So if you want to pay 6,200, and he's got that kind of upside, that's actually really not a bad choice. I will be going elsewhere. In that spot.
All right, guys. So that's a lock for your roster. He's going to drop 60 tonight, and Amex.
Right, roster DJ Augustine tonight.
So my lock of the night now is Augustine.
Lock of the night. I don't know, man. Andre Drummond. I think Caldwell Pope, like you said. I mean, if you want to just kind of throw him out there, but anybody else in this matchup? David West has been playing pretty solid. But I think DJ Augustine, if you're going to take anybody from this game on either side, is probably going to be your best option.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely could say he's somebody you take out of this matchup. Also, look at Hibbert, man. He's definitely a possibility. All right, so let's move over to Brooklyn, Toronto. Yeah, this is a pretty good matchup. You got the over/under on this one?
For Brooklyn and yeah, hold on, let me scroll down here. It looks like we got 202.
202. So yeah, it's gonna be a decent scoring game. I figured as much. Toronto favored.
Yeah, they're favored by 7.5.
Yeah, they're usually the guys you want to go with. But somebody that I'm gonna say you could take a flyer on, and I got him rostered tonight, is Jarrett Jack, man. He has killed Toronto. He's scored 41 points against them in 2 contests, 41 per game. So Jarrett Jack's somebody I'm looking at the point guard position. Kyle Lowry, just avoid him. But Jarrett Jack, again, Darren Williams is technically back, so he's cutting into his minutes a little bit. And he might be somebody you guys could take a flyer on. Like, maybe he might do good because Lowry is not guarding that well. But, yeah, he's Jarrett Jack's somebody I like. I'm looking over the rest of this. Patrick Patterson and Amir Johnson, 2 good value picks. And your boy, Valanciunas, You seem to always love playing him, especially if it's against Brooklyn. I bet he's in your lineup tonight.
You got to play him tonight. He's a lock.
Yeah, you're probably playing him. I'm assuming you're playing him.
He's a lock tonight.
Yeah, I figured you're probably gonna play him. But
30 points.
you got any takes on this game?
I actually don't have anybody in this game.
Okay, you don't have
I
Valanciunas?
actually don't have Valanciunas. I like his matchup. Kyle Lowry is probably going to be a decent pick tonight, so don't pick him. My boy DeMar DeRozan, man.
He burned you. He burned you, and now he's gonna burn you tonight too, because he's gonna go off. Now I'm avoiding him in this matchup. I don't like him in the Brooklyn matchup. Joe Johnson's got some length, even though he's old. And I don't think defensively he's gonna be doing, or offensively he'll be doing too much, especially after that last nugget he threw out there.
Yeah, I mean Joe Johnson. Maybe some Brook Lopez. Maybe if you're that desperate. He's actually been playing pretty well. 34 points, 63. He's getting the minutes. He's getting close to 40 minutes again. I mean, and 6,300 is actually a really good price for him.
Do you understand why they're rolling him out tonight? You got any insight why they keep giving him heavy minutes?
I have no clue.
They're trying to trade him. They're trying to get his value up pretty high. I know the trade deadline's like in a week or something. So he'll be playing heavy minutes. They'll lay on him a lot unless a trade comes down to the wire, which I don't see that happening tonight, guys. So he will be in the game for 30 to 35 minutes. He is trade bait. So, yeah, they're trying to get rid of him. The Nuggets went for him. They offered J.J. Hickson, JaVale McGee, and a first-round draft pick that they got from Cleveland. Don't like him. Or they didn't like that pick, or they didn't like any of that trade. So he's actually pretty high value, and they want it to be a little bit higher. So they're going to roll him out 30 minutes easily. So Mason Plumlee, somebody to avoid in this game.
Yeah, don't touch Mason Plumlee, but I mean, my goodness, Brook Lopez, you got to admire the numbers that he's been putting up. I mean, like I said, 6,300. He only needs 30 points to reach value, and he's been well over that the last couple games, so he might be somebody you really want to look at from that game. And that's pretty much about it. I think I'm actually going to stay away from what's Jared Jack is at 6,700. He's worth a look.
He's dropped 40 more times, man, and if he gets his minutes, which he got 38 minutes last game, I'm liking him.
I don't know. I think this game more or less Darren Williams is going to start. Darren Williams is slowly going to start cutting away at his minutes, and I think that starts tonight. So at 6,700 with the potential minute cut, I'm probably going to stay away from him. Gravis Vasquez at 3,800. Probably not. Probably not tonight.
Better picks out there.
Oh, yeah, probably not tonight. That's pretty much about it. Probably.
All right. Well, here's your favorite game of the night: Denver versus Boston. There's some news out there about Jared Sullinger.
Oh yeah, Jared Sullinger. Man, I can't believe that guy
showed up late again to practice or to the shoot around. Practice.
I was gonna go to shoot around, and I got high.
I was gonna go to the shoot around, but then I got high.
Now I'm on the bench, and I know why.
Cause I got high.
Cause I got high. No, that's probably really not why. He got
possibilities. We're not making any speculations, but yeah, take it.
Right. He probably got high.
There's that possibility. That's a recreational thing around the NBA. So who knows? But yeah. So I would avoid him tonight. Stevens is not going to be happy with him. Let me tell you that. So Brandon Bass might be a good play tonight. I thought he was a value play before that. Now he's definitely in play. His minutes should go back up. So that's always nice. He'll probably be reinserted back into the starting lineup. The guy that I really like in this matchup, and I think is going to be one of your best value plays, tonight for minutes and his price is Nurkic. He gets into foul trouble a lot, so that's something to be aware of, guys. But I like him. He is. I could say he probably could get 25 points tonight for his price tag in the center position. That isn't all too well unless you spend up, and then you can save money and go other places. I'm liking it. Avery Bradley's another value pick in here. Dude keeps going off. What is it? His past two games, 36, 28. I mean, dude's been getting minutes steady, 33 minutes all games. So I like him. You got anybody else in this game? Except
Um,
Marcus Smart, but be careful with Marcus Smart's matchup against Ty Lawson.
I got Avery Bradley. I think he's been doing pretty well lately. Now with Sullinger, all the issues that he's having, I don't really think he affects him that much, but he is definitely a decent scorer, and he's been pretty solid the last couple of games. 36, 28. I think he's still in the starting lineup. I don't think that's been changed. Yeah, he's still in the starting lineup, so I think Avery Bradley, 4,200, definitely a nice price, and he's been performing well. So I definitely would take a look at him. I know he's in a couple of my lineups.
Yeah, he's definitely somebody I'd look at. Evan Turner as well. Evan Turner gets some minutes and could be one of those sneak plays. I'd only play Evan Turner in a GPP though. But Avery Bradley, I could say you're pretty safe to say that he could be both in play, especially tonight with Denver's high-paced offense. So back and forth. So there's somebody to look at. Next game is Washington-Atlanta. I really don't like this game defensively. A guy that you could go with is John Wall, of course.
I love this game.
There's really nobody in this game. I bet you love this game. Guys, avoid this game at all costs. But yeah, I wouldn't play this game. It's going to be an all defensive game, slow paced. Atlanta needs to get back on their feet from getting beat by New Orleans. So yeah, no, I'm not going to play anybody. Bradley Beal maybe.
Give me some Bradley Beal. Give me all that.
His price tag's good at $6,000. And his matchup's even better at subpar defender Kyle Korver. So maybe, but I'm not liking this game. You got much on this game?
No, I really don't. I mean, Paul Millsap, Al Horford, just haven't been playing well lately. Tough matchup. Definitely, it's just nothing there. Bradley Beal, if you want to take a shot in the dark, has been doing pretty well. But his recent history against Atlanta is just not very good. And they're on the road. So keep in mind, Atlanta's back home after having that winning streak snap. So they're going to come out probably looking to avenge that loss. Then probably a guy I'm going to try to, let me see how his stats are. Is he even worth consideration? Yeah, I mean, I would think so. Chris Humphries, he's still around the 4,600 mark, and he's still averaging, close to 30 fantasy points a game the last 4 games. So, and he's still getting 26 minutes a game. So, I mean, if you want to try to go cheap, and you think you need to wheel him out there, he's a potential GPP play. I don't think you can use any of these guys in a cash game tonight.
Millsap maybe, but I'm not really liking him either just because of the matchup.
Gortat I'm going to stay away from as well. He's $5,000.
I mean, Gortat's $5,000 for a reason. His value's been decreasing further and further. I mean, he's splitting time with Nene kind of. Nene's kind of a power forward, kind of splitting time. Yeah, I'd avoid Gortat, man. Until he starts performing, especially in this game. I'm not liking it. Al Horford's a pretty good defender. Well, the game that I really like is Chicago-Houston. I feel like you can grab a few guys from this game. Actually, I feel you can grab a lot of guys from this game. Point guard position, avoid it. Not worth it. Derrick Rose is back up to about 7,700, and he's got a tough matchup against Patrick Beverley. Which means Jimmy Butler is a great play tonight. His value is only 7,500. He's going against James Harden, who's going to have a tough time defending him, let alone being defended by him. James Harden's somebody I would avoid, guys. I know a lot of people like playing him. He's not the stud I'd go with tonight. Last time he played Chicago, he only got 35 points. He's going to be held down by Butler. A lot of those experts out there, so-called experts, claim that he's a good play. He's not. I don't like it. Maybe he might go off and prove me wrong, but I'm seeing other guys. Trevor Ariza, Josh Smith, both are in play tonight. Cash game consideration. Pau Gasol, you always can play Pau Gasol in cash games. He's a little expensive. I'm going to avoid him tonight, but you guys can go with him. Monte Eunice, play him. Play him. Play him. Pau Gasol can't defend. Play Monte Eunice. And lastly, Joakim Noah is even a good cash game consideration. He's, the past 3 games, he's Joakim Noah of old, so you guys will be good with him. But yeah, this game's pretty decent. You like anybody?
Joakim Noah for sure, man. I especially with Dwight Howard out.
Yeah.
I just don't see anybody who's probably going to be able to stop him. And he's been putting up some gigantic numbers. 34, a little disappointing in the last game, in about 30 minutes. But the games that he's actually played, some heavy minutes. Against the Lakers, 42 minutes. Golden State, 40 minutes. He's gotten at least 45 fantasy points. And to be 6,300, you need to hit 30 to reach value. He's obviously well over that. And I mean, I don't see really anybody down low. Like I said, especially with Dwight Howard out, he definitely might be probably the best play. I think personally for the price in this game. Pau Gasol, like you said, you really just can't go wrong with him at all facets of the game. I mean, he's giving you 40, 50, 50. I mean, he flirts. He's in the 40s and he flirts with 50s and upper 50s every time he hits the court. And he's doing it in about 36 minutes, averaging maybe close to 40 minutes a game. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with him. 9,300 is actually a fairly decent price, I think, for him. Jimmy Butler, he's actually been doing pretty well, 51, 40.
Did you just say to Jimmy Butler, man? Tonight's his game, dude.
He's been playing a ton of minutes. I mean, that's the one thing, stat-wise, if you look at these guys.
And remember this, dude, they're on rest. They're on 3 days rest.
Yeah, he's playing over 40 minutes a game.
Jimmy Butler on 3 days rest, man. Fresh legs. Pau Gasol, too, man. You got to take these into consideration. Houston's on rest, too. It's great. This is the game.
I don't think I touch anybody from Houston, though, to be honest.
Monte Eunice, dude.
Probably besides him, but other than that, I think your top guys, I think number one, Joakim Noah is probably the best play. And then you have probably Pau Gasol because you know what you're going to get from him. And I would say Derrick Rose is probably fourth.
Oh, God.
You got to figure Derrick Rose is actually priced higher than Jimmy Butler.
Come on, man. And he's got a worse matchup, so roster Jimmy Butler.
You take Jimmy Butler over Derrick Rose, but
roster
Joakim Noah, Pau Gasol first, and then you probably slide in Jimmy Butler.
Roster Butler tonight, guys. I'm telling you, roster him. You will not be disappointed. Monte Eunice, though, man, roster him too. He's good value, man. 5,600. When he plays the Bulls, he freaking got 31 last time. That was with Dwight Howard on the team and Dwight Howard playing. So now down low, Dwight Howard's not there. Which means he's going to get more points, more minutes. Guys, I like him. And I like Josh Smith and Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza is a great play, guys. Think about it this way. Jimmy Butler's going to be trapping Harden a lot. You're going to be flipping that ball over to Trevor Ariza. He's going to break out tonight. I can see 30, 35 points. At his price tag, that's great. So he's somebody to play, guys. Especially in those GPPs. He'll probably have about 15 to 20% own. So he's somebody to look at.
Yeah, you give me some, like I said, Monte Eunice is a good play tonight.
He's a great play. He's a great play, dude.
Let's see. Anybody else I can flirt with today on this? What is Dorsey doing anyway? He's not doing shit. He's not doing.
Dorsey? Are you serious?
He's not
Is
doing
that even consideration, dude?
No, I'm just kind of looking at seeing what he's been doing lately. All right, so moving right along here. What next game we got on here?
Next game is Milwaukee, LA. Um, One of the best. So center position, guys. I'm gonna tell you. Um, if you don't want to spend up, you want to spend like minimum. Sacre, dude. If he gets his 30 minutes, Sacre's the guy to go with. Milwaukee's banged up down low. They don't have Zaza Pachulia, I don't think. They don't have what is it? Elio Silva. So Sacre's gonna tear them up from down low. Boozer's gonna take in from that though too, so it's gonna limit his damage a little bit because Boozer will be getting some points too. I like Middleton. Middleton's always a guy I like. And Brandon Knight's actually playing, so avoid Bayless. Maybe play Knight. I don't know. He's only 7,100. You got any takes?
Yeah, I would definitely take Brandon Knight tonight. He's back. I think he's going to be fine against LA. One of the worst defensive-wise against point guards. They're the worst in the league at 30. At 30th, you got to play him 7,100. I see 45 upside for him. Another guy, like you said, with Pachulia out, you got Ilya Silva out. You got to look at a guy like John Henson and Jared
Oh,
Dudley.
John Henson and Dudley. Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't say those two. Those two
Yeah.
are both in my rosters tonight. So
Those are two guys that you definitely need to plug in tonight. Henson a little bit on the high side at $5,000, but he's definitely in play tonight. If you need somebody to give you a little bit of cap space. Those two guys. Probably on the Lakers side, I mean, if you want to roll the dice with Jordan Clarkson, he's actually been playing pretty well.
hey, it just came in. News just came in, guys. CJ Miles is starting for Indiana against the Pistons. Sending Solomon to the bench. Miles is coming off a 17-point game. Yeah. So Miles is cheap, right?
Yeah, he's kind of cheap.
Like he's like almost min price.
He isn't. Yeah, he's 3,300.
Roster him. Throw him in there, guys. He just came off a great performance. Now he's going to be starting, and it's against Detroit, whose small forward is who's Detroit's small forward? Kyle Singler, I think, right?
Let me see.
Yeah, Singler's dude. Yep.
Yeah,
So
Singler.
roster Miles tonight, guys. Roster him.
Let me see what I got here. Marcus Smart, blah, blah, blah. I'm actually doing some lineup changes as we speak right now. We only got about 15 minutes till game time, so I'm actually doing some little roster movements right now. I don't know. Don't know here. But yeah, definitely look at those guys. Like I said, Jordan Clarkson, maybe. I'd stay away from like Wayne Ellington and all those guys. I'm definitely not playing them tonight.
All right, next game, dude. What game is it?
You got Miami and Minnesota.
You liking anybody from there?
Whiteside is always in play, but I don't think I'm going to play him tonight. I think I'm going to go cheaper. We'll say a guy like Joakim Noah, but he's definitely in play. Let's see, Minnesota. Kevin Martin. His price tag is 5,500. He's been playing really good lately. In 39 minutes. He's been reaching value, so I think he's a nice plug-and-play option if you need one. Let's see what else do I got. Who else looks tempting? Rubio, he's still on that minute restriction, so I'm just not gonna touch him yet. To be $6,000, and he's not at his full potential yet, so I'm definitely gonna probably stay away from him. Tyler Johnson, man, what a bad pick that was yesterday if you had him. I thought he was going to do pretty decent, but like the last 5 days I've been wrong, so don't take anything. Just take what I say with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
And that's probably about it. Like I said, maybe a little bit of Whiteside if you want to pay up, but I think there's better options. And I mean, that's pretty much about it, man. Maybe, like I said, Kevin Martin on the other side. I'm not touching Wiggins. Pekovic, I'm not touching. Like I said, I could pay up a little bit more and get a lot more better value.
Yeah, I'm really not liking too many guys from that game. In all honesty, let me pull it up to make sure that I don't see anybody else that I'm missing from that game. It's gonna be a slow game. It's only got 188 is the thing. Luol Deng's a possibility, I guess. He's going against like one of the worst matchups. So Luol Deng could probably get you guys a good 30. He's a good cash game pick actually. Luol Deng for his price. But now with CJ Miles out there starting, I would avoid him. All right, so OKC, New Orleans. We're taking a look at that now. The play of the night, lock, has to be in your roster, Russell Westbrook. Kevin Durant's not playing. So play Westbrook, play Waiters. Those are the two that I'm going to tell you to play out of that game. Everybody else is irrelevant, in all honesty. I guess, actually, Anthony Davis is a great pick tonight, too. If you can roster both of them, that's great. But, I mean, I did it in one of my rosters, but that's definitely thinning out your roster a lot. So I'm not encouraging it, but if you want, you definitely could.
Yeah, I'm definitely not making that mistake again with Russell Westbrook, dude. I'm not.
All right, guys. So everybody who picks Russell Westbrook, don't pick him because he's now going with Russell Westbrook.
Right. I mean, I have to.
This is when the dud comes out and he gets injured.
I definitely have to. I have to put him in there today.
Yeah, he'll have the highest own rate, guys. I'm saying 70 to 80. Your cash games, he's going to have probably 90% unless people are stupid. So it's just you got to block sometimes. You don't want to, but you got to. So to block that play, definitely. You want to move on to the next game because we're running out of time here.
I got Anthony Davis in there though against OKC.
You got both of them?
I got both of them. I got Westbrook and Anthony Davis in my lineup.
I definitely got both of them in a couple of my lineups, so I'm not going to argue there. Let's see.
Orlando and San Antonio.
Tony Parker, great pick, guys. $5,000. Great matchup, up pace. One of the worst defendings of a point guard. Tony Parker gets 35 tonight. Put it on the books. He's gonna get 35, guys.
I'm not touching him tonight.
And Kawhi Leonard is probably one of the better plays to play. Otherwise, avoid Vucevic. Kyle O'Quinn is a fluke. Don't go with him. Splitter doesn't get enough time. Yeah. Duncan is old. So Leonard and Parker are the two plays I see in this game. It's going to be one of the higher scoring games of the night, guys.
I don't really see anybody. I'm not really touching anybody from either side
That's
tonight.
Crazy, but whatever.
Kawhi Leonard, yeah, I can see. I just think I'd rather go elsewhere. The last two games, you got Memphis, Utah, Dallas, and Golden State.
Well, let's not combine that. Let's do Memphis, Utah quick. Memphis, Utah, I really don't see anybody that is even worth touching. Zach Randolph's too expensive. Marcus Hall has a terrible matchup. Yeah, so don't even touch anybody from that game. You got anybody from that game?
I'm actually touching Randolph. I think he's going to come back and do a pretty good job tonight.
Too expensive, dude.
I'm touching Randolph tonight. I think
he's going to get you a double-double, but look at his price. He constricts your roster too much with him and Westbrook, and he doesn't have that much of an upside.
I didn't say I owned him. I just said I would play him.
All right, guys.
I don't have him, but
he doesn't have him. He tells you guys that he has people, and he doesn't even roster them.
All right. With 10 minutes ago, you got Dallas and Golden State. Stephen Curry, obviously in play tonight.
This is a game that you have to play J.J. Barea. I have to play him. Devin Harris isn't going to be playing too many minutes. He went through shoot around and will play, but he's not going to play that many minutes. He's not going to cut into J.J. Barea's time. J.J. Barea is going to go off tonight. Monta Ellis going home. I'm coming home. Coming home. He's coming home to Golden State. So this is a chip on your shoulder game. You want to play. You don't want to play fantasy with your heart, but in this one you do. He's going to go off tonight. Especially that he has no Rondo and he has J.J. Barea running the point. Chandler Parsons, good pick. Dirk is always a money play, good for money, and that's about it, man. Bogut, you always have Bogut, but he's playing against Chandler. You like anybody there?
I don't know, man. Monte Ellis. I like Steph Curry. Monte Ellis. I mean, just when you think this guy's gonna give you something, he kind
Dude,
of
he's
lays an egg
playing
on you.
against Golden State. Like it's a revenge game. They
Yeah,
got rid of him.
yeah.
They told him goodbye. They sent him to Milwaukee, dude. Milwaukee.
Give me some Dirk Nowitzki tonight. I think he's gonna be very under-owned tonight, and I'm looking at a big game out of him. Al Farouk Amino too. He's only $4,000. He's putting
Yeah,
up
but
some solid numbers.
his minutes, like if it becomes a blowout, then I see him being good. But his minutes are not there. He's only got like 21 minutes the last couple games. I mean, he'll get you 20.
Stay
But
away from Klay Thompson tonight.
CJ Miles being out there, I'd rather go with CJ Miles.
Give me some
Yeah,
Steph
boy.
Curry.
Yeah, Klay Thompson's gonna have a game, dude. But he'll have like 30 points, especially if it's a blowout. But I like Monta Ellis, guys. He's gonna show them up. He's gonna try to take the team on his back. I love those type of games. JJ Barea and Monta Ellis are a good pairing. Throw them in with Westbrook, and you're looking good. Here's the last element of the show. We're gonna do a quarter game. My lineup versus Andy's lineup. I'll put both rosters in, so you don't have to spend a quarter, Andy.
I never said any of that stuff, man. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna do, oh wait, we can't even do the quarter anymore. It's already past time. Well,
No, it's not. You got about 8 minutes to go.
no, there's no more quarter ones available.
Oh, okay. Well, who are your 4 picks tonight? Mine are probably Russell Westbrook. Joakim Noah, I think, is going to be really well. I mean, not really well. Yeah, he's going to do really well tonight. So quote me on these guys tonight. Westbrook, Joakim Noah, Anthony Davis, and give me some. I don't know. I'll just throw a guy out there. Give me Marcus Smart tonight.
All right. Barea is a better pick. So Barea, Westbrook, Ellis, and Butler. Those are the 4 I'll go with. Write them down. Leonard's
Butler.
also fringe in there, but those are the picks, guys.
All right, man.
Another good day in fantasy. Good luck, guys. 7 minutes till this stuff starts.
This is what's awesome, man. The show's over. We get to watch some basketball. We ain't got to wait an hour to do that.
Yeah, right.
Perfect timing.
Freaking late, dude. Whatever.
You're like, almost said a bad word there. All right. Peace. Good luck tonight.
Don't take any Andy's picks.
Don't take none of my picks.